names and.
I'm not new in this honorable platform. This Radio Arrow 99.2 FM.
Yes.
And I'm not using some positive for granted. This privilege I'm not using for granted. I'm called Rem Keep, as everybody know.
Yes.
From Kingdom Revelation Ministry. Stuttgart to be precise. We are here to support our brother, CEO of Miams Empire, who is about to bring in one of the best African musicians.
One of the best African musicians. Yes.
For this century, he's not a person than Omah. You'll be storming the city of Stuttgart on the 24th of June, 2020. In Bacasta to be precise.
Okay.
I employ everyone, wherever you are, in Germany, Belgium, France, Italy, Portugal, wherever you are, in America. Don't hesitate to book your flight. We have hotels. The place is very accommodating. Everything is closer. We have train station, the U-Bahn, the S-Bahn, bus. Everything is closer to the venue. Please, I want to employ everyone wherever you are. If you are from Africa, you are from Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, Zimbabwe, Tanzania, Liberia, wherever you are or whoever you are, I want to beg on you, please don't fail that date. That date is a date to remember. On the 24th of June, ça va faire fort ici à Stuttgart, avec le grand artiste Omah, based on +234 Nigeria to be precise.
I'm telling you, that's the reverend speaking. You know, when you give a mic to a reverend, you know how things come out. Now you have experienced this yourself, and I'm telling you, he has spoken as a reverend. We get from Miams Empire. Hey, this is what I've been waiting for here, and thank you so much, Reverend, for accompanying. It feels to be a very big. And for those who are watching us, you can see behind. Let me just say Miams right now before he tells us the real name. There's something that is written behind him. Is not Radio R anymore. They have overtaken the studio. They have taken it. We allow them to take it. It's Omah, and it's written they are coming too soon to Stuttgart. Yet, now Stuttgart, he has been wherever he has been, but I'm telling you, Stuttgart City is the place to be this June. Welcome to the studio, my brother. If you can speak to the people out there who are listening and watching you and your names, and tell us why you're here.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I'm very, very glad and grateful for this honor and for this grateful opportunity. Yes. It's my first time here, and my first time is really impressive. The location and everything, I must comment. Is conducive, and the opportunities to come to the location, also to the radio station, is really, really conducive.
Yes.
Before I will start to going into the topic, because you need to appreciate where you are,
yes, sir,
and to show the comfort that you have, the reception and everything. It is really, really, really.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that from your home of Africa Music, and thank you so much for honoring our invite here today, because this is what we actually do best.
Okay, first of all, I'm called Miams Dadiko, and the Miams Dadiko comes from the Miams Empire, the founder of the Miams Empire.
All right.
So just to make it a little bit clear for the listener here, to make it clear that I'm not an organizer, but I'm a promoter. I promote the African culture as much as I can, because this is what I prone for. So the big history behind this is this: when I came to Stuttgart City years back, I saw the African culture. I saw that Stuttgart was one of the main cities in the Baden-Württemberg.
Sure.
So Stuttgart needed to have something particular with the African culture. Then I was asking myself, but what can someone do to make this culture really particular in Baden-Württemberg? Just like Frankfurt, Berlin, and Düsseldorf,
sure,
where I've been to. So or Paris or whatsoever, any other city. So how can I make this culture look in its own art? And I must comment, back in those days, DJ Obi can also testify this. I also told him about that I'm looking forward to do something like that. So what I did is, I went back to school, and I did something like they call it like a fourth building under events management. To try to talk to see in which direction I can go in this move, because the African culture is improving and is growing, and the world needs to know how beautiful that culture is.
Sure.
I was thinking about, it's not only about making club shows, that is also good, but how to bring about these people playing in these clubs that everybody is listening, how to make them the world know, and people to come to Germany to come and see, oh, we are going to Stuttgart City because a particular artist from Africa is coming there that is one of the best in the world, and that you can know. Omah, for example, we just had a featuring with Justin Bieber.
Yes.
On the title Attention. he's wonderful. He's one of the best of his generation.
Of course.
So back in those days, I was kind of like thinking, how can I bring this to light? So I said, okay, if I just come up with an idea like that, it is good, but I need to know what steps to take, and of course to go into the professionalism. I tried to go back to school to try to see how to orientate myself and how to come up with an idea like that.
All right.
So early enough, I had to come with this idea, but we were struck up with the COVID-19, so I had a break. It's not a bad thing. They say everything that God does is good.
Yeah, sure.
So I had again to take a little break again to come back stronger.
Yeah.
And coming back stronger is nothing than delivering Omah to Stuttgart City on the 24th of June. That's
I love
it.
that.
So this is a whole project, not for today, because certain people will be thinking about, oh, Omah is coming to Stuttgart through Miams Empire, but the Miams Empire is not today. We are talking about years, and certain people can testify this. I repeat, my friend here, DJ Obi, that I even talked about it, that I told him I will be working with him in the future.
Sure.
DJ Gaga,
I love
Vibes Boss, and DJ Jeff. There are so many of them, you can name them.
Sure.
And I even talked about it one time to one other promoter. And he was kind of like saying, yeah, there's something good. So this is the initiative I had. And for me, taking this initiative is no regrets, because I love the culture.
I love that.
I want the world to know that Africa has something beautiful in this. Africa has one of the most beautiful cultures in the world.
Yes.
And that we Africans in the diaspora, we need to promote this culture, because we know best how to promote, the culture.
Yeah.
Not somebody else from another culture promoting our culture. That is my most motivation, that I should promote my culture alongside with my brothers, so that we know best what our brothers need. This is summer. The German people do the Vasen.
Yeah, sure.
So we should do Africa.
I love that.
That's what I prone for. Miams Empire is not only about entertainment. That's, for example, promotion of artists.
I love that. Tell them.
Yeah. Miams Empire is, for example, the definition of Miams Empire is the Misumbe International Animational Musical Structural Empire.
I love
the
that.
music is there to lighten the empire, to show the beautifulness of empire.
Okay.
But the project also inside the empire, we have like movies that are coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, we have movies. We're looking in the futures how we can do African festivals here in Stuttgart City, that it is something based in Stuttgart, just like other festivals going on in Düsseldorf, Berlin, Hamburg, things like that. So we are also looking about the promotion of young artists. For example, we are in talks now with the artist called Bello Cisco that you already know.
Yes.
We're talking about him and how to work with him and promote with him. Why not even sign him?
Sure.
Because he's a promising good artist in Stuttgart City, and of course he also gave us his confirmation on that day. He will be present on that day and on the show, and he will be one of our most EU important artists on that day, because we also thank God that he gave us his confirmation and his support.
I love the way you're supporting artists.
So that is what we have in place. And I want to say something. The Miams Empire is not coming to challenge anybody in Stuttgart City. No. We are coming to work with Africa.
That's it.
So if one DJ is not on the list today, we
Maybe
do what we call
time.
The next time he's going to be there.
I love that.
This is what we do, because each and every DJ in Stuttgart City has been promoting the culture in one way
or another.
And each and every event organizer in Stuttgart City has been promoting the culture in one way or the other.
Yeah.
So I talked about, for example, with Chris Black from the GMB movement.
Yeah.
He was very impressed.
Sure.
So this is also an event an organizer, things like that. So DJ Drazy that I talked with him also backwards. So DJ West Prince, and I have DJ Stone in Frankfurt. Each and every DJ will have his chance to show the love through the Miams Empire. So this is just love we are showing for the African culture. It's rather unfortunate that we can't call every DJ for one show, like we would have done that.
Sure.
So that's why we're taking time to take one after the other, and that the others should also understand that we are doing this for the culture. We are promoting the culture, because this culture, I repeat, is so beautiful that everybody, the world, needs to know what is really beautiful about this culture.
I love that. You've just talked about accommodating everybody actually here in Stuttgart, from DJs, from promoters, and I love that because that has been a challenge before, and it has been a big problem, as I understand, out here because of this and that. Now, of course, there have to be challenges. Have you ever come to have these challenges of promoters having shows the other side and some other having the shows the other side? Has this problem ever happened to you?
Yeah, I've seen this in the past, and I know friends of mine, like events organizers, that have these problems in the past. You know something? In life, you need to be particular.
That's it.
You need to be special. You need to bring to people what is special. Because if you have something special, people will go for what is special.
That's it.
Because if you have something that is constant, people don't go for something that is constant. People want something new. So you need to be creative in order to bring something special in the game.
I love that.
That is all about the game. And it's the game, we play the game with love.
I love that.
We show love into the game. So the Miams Empire is bringing something special in Stuttgart City with love, because we love the culture. That is why for me, I respect each and everybody, and I promote and I encourage each and everybody because it's the culture.
I love that.
I have to stick this because people need to understand that in the coming years we will be doing free of charge shows. We are trying to work this with the city, where we will do free of charge shows where you have to pay nothing.
I love that.
For example, I said, and I said it before, if we have 50% sold out before the show, we have a surprise artist coming from the A-list. I told DJ Obi when I came in here today, so it's a challenge for the people. If we have a 50% sold out of the show before the 24th of June, we have an additional artist on the list.
I love that.
This is the challenge I'm giving. So let's make the summer an unforgettable one after the COVID-19.
I love that.
It's gonna be going down in Stuttgart City. And don't forget about it. It is at the Kulturhaus Arena.
Kulturhaus Arena.
We have till 5 o'clock in the morning, so we can bring even 10 artists for the culture. So we have a surprise artist. The condition is if we sell 50% of
the tickets,
our 4 early birds tickets, that you can grab them online. And don't forget, not only on the easy ticket, you can also get it under the Miams Empire on Facebook and also on Instagram.
I love
we
that.
have an Instagram page. So
go ahead and give them the social media platforms, because that's where I was heading to. The social media platforms from Miams Empire, so that people can follow you out there, people can check you out there when you have events, and for more information actually.
The Miams Empire is just the name. Like you hear it, Miams Empire, we have a Facebook page. We have an events page for Miams Empire where only our events will be posted there. And we have again the Miams Empire official page where the Miams Empire, all the activities that are promoted from the Miams Empire will also be there. And of course we have a YouTube page too under the Miams Empire. Those are the pages we have at the moment under the Miams Empire.
I love that.
And on those pages you can purchase your tickets. That links you directly to events, Bright tickets or to Easy Tickets Stuttgart.
I love that. Hey, Stuttgart City, I'm telling you, things are about to change, and I love what Miams Empire are doing here in Stuttgart City. And as I told you, your home of African music has always been here, actually doing the same, going to the same direction. And that's why we are seated here today as brothers, discussing on a very important event that is coming up on the 24th of June 2022. Yes, as Kultur Arena in Stuttgart City. Have you ever come to have these challenges of promoters having shows the other side and some other having the shows the other side? Has this problem ever happened to you?
Yeah, I've seen this in the past, and I know friends of mine, like events organizers, that have these problems in the past. You know something? In life, you need to be particular.
That's it.
You need to be special. You need to bring to people what is special. Because if you have something special, people will go for what is special.
That's it.
Because if you have something that is constant, people don't go for something that is constant. People want something new. So you need to be creative in order to bring something special in the game.
I love that.
That is all about the game. The most and the ultimate priority of the Miams Empire is security. Because if you are not secured somewhere, it doesn't give you the motivation to come the next time.
I love that.
So security and organization is one of our priorities. So that we're prone for organization and we're prone for security. We're working with a security company that is legalized in Germany. It's not a man, no man. It's a security company.
Yes.
So professionals, well, when you come in, they do what they call a body check. It's to secure people that are getting into the hall, that they know that everybody that is inside has no weapon or whatsoever going inside.
Yes.
So it is very, very important because your security is our priority. Secondly, the organization, we have special teams that will be taking care of each and every one on that day. So you don't need to bother about anything. And let me get back also to the prices. The prices of the tickets, we made it affordable. We made a normal price ticket, we made a front stage ticket, and we made also for those who say they can't stand, because we call it a Stehplatz concert. So people standing. So people who can stand, you have a number on the flyer where you can call, or you can do a little reservation of a table, but 80% of the concert is a Stehplatz concert. So just for you to know. And we have tickets of 36 euros, normal prices, and 47.60 of the front stage, because the hall is divided into two. We have a front stage and the normal tickets.
All right.
Just for you to know. And we have for those who can stand, but because you have people, they can't stand for a long time, so, or people who want a little conducive area, and you have a private security on that place. The place is secured, and you have somebody at that environment that serves you from the beginning to the end of the show. You don't need to get up to order something. Everything will meet you on your same spot. We're going into professionalism.
Yes, sure.
We have to also show the world that we Africans can go into professionalism. So when you reserve a table, you sit on the spot where you are, and everything will be done for you. That's it. And of course, you have the security. And don't forget, you have access to the artists for those reserving tables. You have access to take the pictures with the artists. And of course, we have our radio RFM, where we want to come along on that day in the morning, if they are open in the morning on Friday with the artists, for us to have also a morning show with the artists.
I love that. I would love that. I would love that.
We promote each other. So tune out for the live show on Facebook or every platform from the radio RFM, where Omah will be coming in the morning here, where we can talk about the show again before we break it out and close and shut down Stuttgart City in the evening.
I love that.
Shut it out. Take care of yourself. I'm called Miams Dadiko again. Once again, thanks to my brothers and Radio RFM for inviting me here. It's Africa. Africa is winning.
I'm telling you, this is your home of African music here. And as I told you, Miams Empire in the house. And I told you, they're going to shut Stuttgart very soon. I love that. I don't know what to add, what to subtract, but all I can say here, the God that we always pray above, He will guide us to that day on the 24th of June 2022, when Omah is going to come to Stuttgart City. And I'm telling you, the flyer that is behind Miams Empire, if the cameraman can get it, and for those who are listening to us, there are some flyers out there. I'm very sure you have somewhere you have met with a flyer with Omah, and on social media from Miams Empire. Remember to check it out there.
Say God no ungodly. Oluwa ain't comforting me. When these people they come body me.
Yes, I'm telling you,
God,
all over the news.
Say God no.
Yes, Omah coming to Stuttgart, courtesy of Miams Empire.
They come body me. It's why I die sometimes.
Yes, I'm telling you, the Friday of 24th. Yes, this is the experience you're gonna have here in Stuttgart City for the first time. And I'm telling you, my African brothers here from Miams Empire, they're doing a very nice work. Yes, on the 24th June, remember all roads are leading yes to Badikanstedt. Yes, remember Omah Street. Yes, 241 is what we're talking about. Yes, in Stuttgart.
Tell all your friends I love them too.